Agnes and I'm going to meet Abby Griffiths, who's a really cool reporter. So, how long have you been waiting in the queue?
We've been waiting since about 6 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long, long time.
It is.
And who are you hoping to see today at tennis?
Well, I'm Australian, so I'd love to see Leighton Hewitt, who is apparently on court too, but any of the big names. We're just very happy to be here.
Cool, thanks.
Thanks.
So, how long have you been waiting in the queue
I've been waiting here since 5:45 this morning.
Wow, that's even earlier than the last people I asked.
3.5. 3.5
Oh
hours, but it's well worth it. I would like to see Andy Murray, but I don't think I will because everybody will be wanting to see Andy Murray.
Okay.
But yesterday we were on court 1 and had a great day.
Oh wow, thanks.
Okay.
So what time did you have to get up today to come?
I got up at 6:30, but we left at 7:30 to get today.
And have you just arrived?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Wimbledon before?
No, first time.
So you're really excited?
Yeah.
So I hear you play tennis, and what do you like about playing tennis?
I like it that it pushes me to my achievement and pushes me to work hard.
Oh wow, and who are you hoping to see today?
Andy Murray, apparently on court 1, which I'm gonna watch.
Are you going to try and get his autograph?
Yeah, I hope, yeah.
So what do you do?
I am a TV sports presenter, so I do lots of different types of sports and I get to the heart of that sport and interview lots of different athletes of different disciplines, and all the while spending time with these sporting giants. And I love sport myself and I love crazy challenges. I also talk about how sport can empower and inspire your life as well.
And what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Day-to-day basis, well, it can change massively from day to day. So this week I am really prepping for a big boxing programme that I'm doing on Eurosport at the weekend. So there'll be 12 fights and I'm just learning about the different guys, lots of the guys I've interviewed because it's a league, so I'm just working out their next matchup so that I can get the best out of them on Saturday. Just before that I was doing polo, so a very different world. That was at the Hurlingham Club and that involved lots of interviews and lots of live interaction with all the 30,000 spectators. So a week to week, day by day, it differs massively. So it's not set. I don't go somewhere at 9 o'clock and leave at 5. It's here, there and everywhere, and today I'm with you at Wimbledon. So that's the excitement about it. It can change so much.
And what's your favourite part about doing your job?
Good question. I would say the favourite part is, well, that I get to dip my big toe into a world that I might not otherwise be a part of. So I don't box, I don't play polo, but I love the sportsmanship part of it, and I love just being able to be that middle person, the catalyst between the viewer and the athlete or whoever they may be. So I would say my favourite part of the job is witnessing a different world and trying to get to the heart of that world and learning about the people in it and what it takes to get to the top, what it takes to be a champion, what does being a Wimbledon star mean, what sort of discipline does that have on your life, what sacrifices do you have to make, what do you love about it, so that I run marathons so that you get up and you train and run 20 miles when there's snow on the ground. What makes you do that, and what can other people learn so that perhaps they may take away 1 or 2 things to put in their own lives as well.
So who's the most interesting person that you've ever interviewed?
These questions are brilliant. I've interviewed some really, really fascinating people and some of this real star quality, and it's amazing when you get within that. But I was blown away at the Olympics when I interviewed Lord Pisevko. I was doing the hockey, and I actually found out that his daughter went to the same school as me and was doing the same sports that I'd done at school. So there was a nice little connection before the camera was rolling. And he was so lovely, he was so powerful, and he said, just call me Seb, because I didn't know whether to call him Lord, and it was in front of the 12,000 people that were watching the hockey. And he was just so personal, and I was thinking he was doing massive things for the BBC, and on a world level. and he just made me feel quite special, and he listened and he was very generous with the information he gave. And I think out of all the people I've interviewed, lots of Hollywood stars and world-class athletes, but for me, he really stood out in my mind.